right, let's build something today. I'm in the mood to build something today. I'm antsy. I gotta get something made. I gotta make something. I can't stand sitting around not making something. So today I thought, hey, let's replace that top for the wine rack that my wife had bought for me back when we very first started dating. It's made of some Chinese oak or whatever. I don't know. It's some Chinese wood, and it doesn't look very good. So I thought, hey, what about some good old American walnut? Yeah. Let's see how it turns out. Okay, now that I've got the boards cut to the proper dimension, allowing a little bit for some snipe and just some trimming, we're going to go ahead, and I've got the biscuits, or the dominoes cut, the mortise is cut with the Domino XL. I'm going to go ahead and start gluing up this top for the wine rack. And we're just using Titebond 2 with the glue bot and a panel applicator. And we'll start by just gluing up. Okay, so now that we've got our panel glued up and it's been dry, and it's dried overnight, I'm going to run it through the planer. And some of you may ask, well, you've already planed it. Why do you want to run it through the planer? Well, in this way, I can flatten the board and get out any little unevenness in the joints that we may have incurred during glue up. It's a quick way to do it, to get it flat, saves a lot of sanding. Normally what I do, now in this case I didn't, because these boards were I already milled these boards to just a tad over 3/4, but I'll usually mill them just a little bit thick. That way I can bring it down to 3/4. Now this board is going to be just a scant under 3/4 when I'm done, but it'll be fine for what we're using it for. So let's go, let's see how it looks. Let's see what we measure out. $747. So 3/1000 under 750. So not bad. All right. So there's the top, all nice and flat. Don't have to spend a lot of time sanding it. Just a little bit, a lot less, and we'll begin. Right, let's start to dimension this panel. The overall dimension is 12 inches, and this is at 12.5. So we'll cut a 1/4 inch off each side and get it down to 12 inches. The edge profile on this top now, and we're gonna do that by using a 3/8 inch roundover bit, and we're gonna flip it on the other side once we do that, and that'll achieve our bullnose profile that we're looking for. We're doing that by just basically taking a straight edge across the fence and the bearing and getting that perfectly parallel or perfectly flush, and then running it through. So I'll show you how we do that right now. I can get that in there. A little bit of sand and it'll be perfect. And there's the edge profile done. So this morning we're going to go ahead and finish the wine rack top. This top's already had 2 coats of the General Finishes Armor Seal applied to it. And this is going to be the 3rd and probably final coat. It's already been sanded around 180, give or take. I used those sponge sanders. I use these. They seem to work real well. This is the fine one. I'm not sure exactly what grit this is, but if I had to guess, somewhere around 180. So I'm just going to wipe it down real quick. Make sure that there's nothing on it. Get the corners or edges. Get myself a pair of gloves on. Alright, this is our General Finishes. I'm going to give it a little swoosh around, get the particulate kind of mixed up in there. And we'll just take a little bit. It won't take much. I always tell people to use this as sparingly as possible. Put on the lightest coat you possibly can. And that's what we'll be doing here. I just kind of move it around a little bit before I start getting into the edges. And you can move this around quite a bit. You've got several minutes to play with. You just don't want to get it sticky. If it starts to get sticky and you're still wiping, ooh, you've been wiping too long. You just want to get it covered, work any streaks out or any lines. It's going to self-level, so it doesn't have, you don't really have to play with it too much. Let me get the edges now. Just about done. I'm just going to go over it one more time, making sure I got everything covered. I'm sure it's nice and smooth or even. And that looks real good. So that's it. You see how long it took? Maybe a minute or so, maybe 2 minutes. And you have a completed top. Now, this will take about 4 to 6 hours to dry to the soft touch, and more like 12 hours to be completely dry. Now, the General Finishes Armor Seal takes 30 days to cure. So for 30 days, no polishes, no harsh cleaners, just lukewarm water and a damp rag. Just that's all it needs for 30 days. It's a 30-day cure in this product. So, all right. So we'll come back when this is dry and complete, and we'll go ahead and swap it out on the new wine rack. Thanks for watching. If you learned anything, hit the like button, and if you like us, hit the subscribe button. That's a hard thing to say. Anyways, thanks a bunch. We'll see you later. Bye. And there we have the finished walnut top for the wine rack. Remember what it looked like before. And now we've got a nice, beautiful walnut top. Real American wood.